Hi friends, this is Akshay Daga, and if you are watching this video, that means you have MacBook Air or Pro and you tried to install Windows 7 in it in VirtualBox, and you also came across one problem, that is your Windows 7 cannot detect USB 2.0 or 3.0 any external drive. So here is very simple solution for that. I will show you. First of all, you have to download two softwares, that is a VirtualBox extension pack and USB 3.0 drivers. So these are the links will be given in the description of the video, and you have to download these two. First of all, when I click on that driver link, you will this page will open, and you have to download this software from here, that is 15 MB file. It will be used inside Windows 7. Okay, so better you download this file inside Windows 7 only, so that sharing problem will not occur. And the second one is, go to VirtualBox homepage, go to downloads, and there you will see VirtualBox extension pack. Click here and it will download one file. Once you are done with this downloading part, we will start the actual process. So the actual process is, open VirtualBox. You can see there are two machines in Windows 7 installed in my VirtualBox. So we will be dealing with first one. Okay, so go to VirtualBox, go to preferences, go to extension. And you can see extension pack is already installed in my machine, but you can do it using, click on plus, navigate to the folder where you have downloaded that extension pack. In my case it is this one. Click on open. See, it is asking me to reinstall, but you you will see option of install. You can click on install and click on yes, and it will do the procedure. Once this is done, now the next part is, you have to start Windows 7 so that we can install drivers inside it. So I am starting this. Once this Windows 7 starts, you have to do two things, that is install VirtualBox guest edition, and then install USB 3.0 drivers. See, once this is done, you can see VirtualBox. This might be blank, so you have to go to devices, insert guest addition CD image, then this will come, and just double click on that. Yes, and install it. Click on next, yes, and once this installation part is done, you can see these are the drivers downloaded from Dell website. Just double click on that and install these drivers. Right now I am not installing, I am just showing you the steps. Okay, just click on install and these drivers will be installed. Once this is done, now you are almost done with the procedure, you are ready with the drivers. Just click on shutdown. Now click on the virtual machine name. So here I am dealing with the first one. Then click on settings, go to ports. Here you can see, you can enable serial port also if you want, and go to USB. By default it will be USB 1.1 will be selected. Click on USB 3.0 or 2.0. So since we have installed USB 3.0 drivers, then we can select USB 3.0 also. If you are okay with only 2.0, then select USB 2.0. Then in that case you don't need to install any drivers or anything, because 2.0 drivers are already installed. So click on USB 3.0. This portion will be blank in your case. I'll show you how to manage this. Click on OK, and now everything is ready. If you start your machine and connect any device, it must work. But there is one more step I'll show you. Basically, see, we are done till this part. We have installed driver. Now there is one, you have to set proper chipset for this also. So go to terminal and run these commands. sorry. See, when you run this command, it will show you the list of all virtual machines installed in your VirtualBox. So since we are dealing with this, I'm just copying this. Copy this name, paste it here, and copy this command and just run this. See, you can see this executed properly. Sometimes it gives you error. That means you have written wrong name here. Just change that name and it will be good to go. But while doing this, I have came across the problem when you set this chipset. Sometimes it happens that your Windows 7 doesn't even open. So to reset this, the thing is you can write same command, but just remove this value. No value means it will reset the chipset. It was giving some error when I was retrying it to make this video. It was giving some error to me. So I am just resetting this. It is not very mandatory. Try to avoid these steps. Just do up to installing part, quit VirtualBox and restart your main machine once and check whether your USB 3.0 is working in your Windows 7 or not. And if it is not working, then only go for these steps. Step number 5. Otherwise, don't touch these steps. Okay. And if you do some if some problem happens with your Windows 7 because of this command, just type this command. It will undo the changes. Okay. Regarding that chipset problem. Okay, once this is done, I'll show you demonstration that see, you can see my USB 3.0 hard drive is already connected to the laptop. So now I'll show you. Just go there, start. See, it is giving me some error. Oh, sorry. See, just like I told you, I have set this chipset here. I have given this value. While resetting, I have given the name. You can see it is for second machine. So you can see, just I was talking about this only. You can see when I set this chipset, it gives me this error. Okay, so better just avoid these steps. In case it doesn't work for someone, then you can go for this. I'm just resetting this. I need to change the name. Okay, see, it now it must work. It should work. Start. See, it's working now. One more thing, any hard drive, any external hard drive can be detected either by host machine or guest machine. That is Mac OS or whatever OS you have installed inside your VirtualBox. But it cannot be detected simultaneously. But it cannot be detected simultaneously by both the machine. So just like you have seen here, see, it is detected by my host machine right now. So when I want to read it, one second. See, when I want to read my external hard drive inside Windows 7, what I need to do is I need to eject it from here. Eject all. Okay. And now go to Windows 7, go to devices. It will show you the name of your external connected device. Earlier also it was there, but it was non-clickable, grayed out. Just click it here. As you can see, USB. Now I have selected this. You can see this tick. Okay. See, my external drive is now ready to read and write inside Windows 7. You can check it. See, these are the external drive. Okay. Now, if you always want this device to be detected inside Windows 7, you can do one thing. You can set filters also. Go to USB setting. You can click on this add button and select if I want this USB drive to be detected inside Windows 7. Just click this. Okay, if I do that, and whenever my Windows 7 is open and then I connect my external USB drive, which is already there inside this filter list, then it will directly detected by the Windows 7, not Mac OS. And whenever my Windows 7 and VirtualBox is turned off, like it is not working, it is closed, then it will be detected by my Mac OS. So you can set this filter, or every time you have to go there, you have to unmount the drive from Mac OS, then come here and select the drive you want. Otherwise you can change USB setting and add filters here. So that's it guys, that's what I wanted to show you. In this way you can connect your external USB 2.0, 3.0 to Windows 7. And the best part of this is must feature, since you know that most of the external devices are read only in Mac OS because of their file system type. It is NTFS, and NTFS has only read support in Mac OS. So to write, and if you want to write anything in that hard drive, either you have to install that paid software Paragon, this one Paragon NTFS, which is I am running it on trial period for 10 days. Otherwise you have to buy this, or second option is just install Windows 7 inside VirtualBox and do these steps and you are ready to go. I hope I solved your problem, and uh, this might help you. So if you like this, like here. If you have some doubt, you can uh, mention those doubt in the comment box. And for all such videos, you can subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. I'm signing off. This is Akshay Daga, and you were watching this video on the channel Dumbbox. Thank you very much.